grab your suit.
Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. I'm getting in my groove. Feel real good right now. Feel real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to miss like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up. Yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. Back in the lab, making new material. Eating rappers for breakfast, I've been skipping the cereal. Where I made it from, it's like quite the miracle. But I don't take nothing for granted. I would keep y'all dancing for a decade down. Now we landed. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Home court advantage goes to the Mavericks, playing here in the American Airlines Center. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Pass to McDaniels. From outside, off the mark. Irving with it. Conley picks him up. Releases. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Davis inside. Misses the layup. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. They're worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the gameplay. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here is Edwards, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside Conley. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. 6 to shoot. Pulls it up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Number 9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And here's Irving. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. You know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Basket counts. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. There's 1:59 left to play in the first. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Edwards, that's good.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Pass to Gafford. The kick out to Irving. Back to Gafford. Gobert with the block. Now Edwards. He's covered by Thompson. Yep, that one goes in there. 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Has to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Davis sets a screen. Irving for 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 7 points.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Now Conley. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And back with the start of the second. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Davis. Randall with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall, otherwise he's going to block it.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. Edwards at full speed. And the wide open shot from Reed. And the 3 off target. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
Yeah, but there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Davis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randle right side. The Mavericks pull it in. Down low. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Strong move inside by Edwards. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Pass to Alexander Walker. .144 left to play here in the half. Out to Edwards. That one wide left.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
They get it again. Here's Gafford. Edwards with the block. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep, but he has to close out a little stronger on him.
On display, the advanced skill set of AD. I mean, when he gets it going like that, he's a hard guy to put clamps on.
Back to Edwards. From deep. That shot off. Mavericks leading by 4. Irving's shot is good.
Keeping that head on the swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding his man there.
And there's the drive. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Dallas. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Irving can't hit. There's 31 seconds left from the first half of basketball. He got that one up quick. Alexander Walker's got 9 points.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Davis. Rebound, Minnesota. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Takes it inside. Here's Reid. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Reid with the block. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here is Conley. Hasn't made one yet. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skill.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McDaniels got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Irving. Good, nice job down low. 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Back to Gobert. To the inside. Stolen by Lively. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Davis has got 14 points for the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Washington. Up and in on the layup. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
Pass to Reed. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now Gobert. And that one, good. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Outside Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Mavericks leading to the left wing. Irving surveying the floor. Here's Lively. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
Pass to Lively. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. .41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Randle outside. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
No one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I conclude.
40 seconds.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dinwiddie attacking. Lively. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Back to Randle. Pass to McDaniels. There's the 3. And Julius Randle with the 3. Randle's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Here's Lively. Reed with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed with it. Pass to Randle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Can't do it much better than that. Washington in beast mode.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Known as the stifle towel, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team. Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Outside Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Gafford.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
The Mavericks trailing. Washington with it. Picked up by Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside. Just making the defense foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Edwards with it. Now here's Randall. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
13 foul.
Inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Washington, that's good.
No matter the situation, Washington up for the challenge.
Outside Edwards. It's the first that gives them the lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have it.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Here's McDaniels. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. To the middle. A deep 3 from Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark. 3-pointer. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's Irving. From past the arc. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. this win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment. And
I know there's money to make, thought I was catching my break. Still at my job every day, can't put your pride in the bank. I need some sugar and shine, need me a slice of that pie. They took a slice of my pride, turning my blood into pocket. I made me some time, I never got time. I'm missing holidays, but in a lot of ways I'm still gifted. Regardless if it's Christmas, snooze my alarm again. And a lot might come to get me before I ride away in that Bentley. This what he said, you might not wake up if you snooze it again. You can't let a new era get to your head. Dress for the camera again. Funny how you look the best when you at the top. Funny how you look the same when you die. Respect the dead, they gon' ask me, but you can't see Gucci shoes in it. There's gotta be better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today.
Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Here's Tatum. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by White. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. Now White. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Russell. Pass to Johnson. Thomas with the ball. He's guarded by White. Fires the three. And Thomas is good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Here's Claxton. That shot off. Great D that time from Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside Johnson. Thomas outside. Back to Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
to the paint. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, knowing his position on the floor and expecting the ball, Tatum knew his job in executing.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
Brooklyn making a switch here.
Number 45, Keon Johnson.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Holiday. Up ahead. Here's Tatum. Johnson with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 5. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. White can't hit. And the Nets with possession here. 7-point differential. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. And here's Russell. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. 1:10 left in the opening quarter. Outside, Brown. Inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Cam Thomas picks one up.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
First free throw is good. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said anyone want a t-shirt?
Celtics lead by 8. Outside, Brown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Boston. 5 to shoot. Will it go? The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Brown, no good. Here's Johnson. Here's Wilson. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Here's Wilson. They get it back. Back to Johnson. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Boston leading by 10. Here's Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
To the middle. Back to Johnson. That's tipped. Pass to Clowney. The three is up. First shot won't go. Outside Tatum. Here's Hauser. Back to Tatum. With the teardrop. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And it's fun watching Tatum continue to evolve as a scorer. Beautiful touch on that teardrop.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams making some changes here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Left side Sharp. Melton outside. Pass to Clowney. Back to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Melton misses. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Sharp. No points so far. Pass to Clowney. Shoots over Tatum. Clowney can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 14. Now Porzingis. Guarded by Sharp. White on the wing. There's Tatum with the three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And it's Brooklyn ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Boston on offense. Right now on a 9-0 run. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets trail by 17. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Sharp. Brooklyn, no good that time either. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And that one falls for Tatum. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
You gonna say something? You gonna let me know I'll get my ass up 26-7? You gonna say push it?
And Brooklyn with possession here, trailing by 19.
Attack him. Go take the lane. Go take the lane.
Here's Russell. Outside, Williams. Back to Russell. To in the cold spell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Williams.
What am I supposed to be tackling right now?
Pass to Johnson. Over Craig. Johnson with a bucket.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And Horford gets it to go.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him there.
And a deep three from Russell. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You got 11 points. You got 11 points in your song.
First half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. 19-point game. Pass to Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside Russell. Here's Johnson. Holiday grabs the miss. Celtics lead by 19. Back to Brown. Right side Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's White. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis powers it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
The shot by Russell, no good.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
And the first one at the line is good. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second personal foul. 2 seconds.
And that one falls for Craig.
Torrey Craig. Shooting 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to Thomas. Back to Russell. Banked it in off the glass. Russell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Now Craig. Here's Pritchard. And it's all from three-point range. Nets trailed by 20. Over to the left wing. Back to Claxton. Pass to Russell. Over Craig. Boston pulls it in. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Russell attacking. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 22. Pass to Horford. Outside Craig. Horford inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Horford's got 6.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Johnson. Shireman grabs a board. So it's Boston now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Out to Craig. Pass to Horford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Horford's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. I love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the Celtics making a change here. And Brooklyn with possession here. Watford inside. Can't connect from short range. The Celtics on offense. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Pritchard. Screen by Horford. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. 10 points for him.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Boston on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. Brown looking around. Soft touch off the glass.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Now here's Watford. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Brown. Screen by Horford. It's deflected. They retain possession. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Back to Horford. Right side Brown. And at last, they get one to fall. Brown's got 8 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Boston cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Holiday. Here's Tatum. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Lewis. Outside Sharp. Pass to Clowney. Back to Sharp. And the shot goes down. So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Outside Sharp. Watford outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now Holiday. Outside Tatum. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
So the Nets making a switch here. Tatum looking it over. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Here's Cornette. Oh, he misses the dunk.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Left side, Russell.
Celtics foul. Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul. First team foul. Celtics substitution. Kristaps Porzingis. Jaylen Brown. Derek White. Drew Holiday.
Russell with the ball. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Russell with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. He shoots it. And the Nets miss again.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Outside Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Some solid defense from Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Thomas.
Fourth quarter.
They still need this. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Almost converts despite the contact.
At the line, Cameron Thomas. Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Free throw good. Thomas. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Left side Tatum. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And he gets that one.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Third team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw misses.
At the line, 2 times.
Good on the second one. 1:09 left in the fourth. Outside Tatum. On the take. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. Outside Johnson. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Russell. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Claxton with the block. Outside, Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. This one for three. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it.
Bad condo, but I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we drive the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Berea, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blues are hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a cool D-tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we got it locked up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look. For the dot.
Blizzard, am I dreaming?
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne, zieh einen ab und
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Well, the center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
The three from Prince. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Off soft target at the rim. Here's Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Prince. The three is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul him.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Garland. Mobley on a screen. From outside the arc. Outside Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Garland. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. The 3 from Prince. The rebound by Allen.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Left side Strus. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is the threat that Allen gives you on the interior. Gets great position and then just jams it through.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Here's Lillard following the score by Cleveland. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 6.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years, a big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jump.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game. There's the block.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Portis. Poke loose. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Milwaukee with the ball. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Kuzma, that's good.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Here's Garland. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Garland's got 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee, hitting 3 trays. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Out to Mobley. Launches a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Antetokounmpo outside. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pass to Strus. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J. Strus has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Outside Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
One more time for your forward crew.
The Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Back to Strus. The 3 from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Down low. Outside for Mitchell. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career? Oh, Donovan Mitchell! He's got springs in those legs.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And the basket by Trent.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo outside. And he gets that one. Antetokounmpo has got 8. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. The drive by Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Now Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And here's Strus. Garland for 3. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Picked by Prince. Antetokounmpo for 3. Second chance effort. Prince can't hit. So it's the Cavaliers now. Mobley up top. Outside for Mitchell. Rejected by Lopez. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Bucks trail. Lillard looking around. For the tie. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Garland with the ball. Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Lillard. For the lead. Lopez with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 2.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And he's going for the... Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
To the left side wing. Now Mobley. Left side Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Clock at 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Back to Allen. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Mitchell, no good on the free throw.
Donovan Mitchell, shooting 1. In for the
Cavaliers trail by 6.
Tristan Thompson. Ty Jerome.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 2 points. That one goes. Jerome's got his first points in this one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Lopez for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Donovan Mitchell.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen. Shoots over Thompson. Misses off the left iron. Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Mitchell. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
Giannis has great confidence and he's playing with it here.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Milwaukee now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lillard outside. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Kuzma outside. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3. Cavaliers trail by 5. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 17.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Here's Jerome. From deep, Mobley. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Mitchell's shot is good.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Strus. Mobley left side. Inside. Now Hunter, defended by Kuzma. The shot. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Milwaukee leading by 6. The three from Prince. Sinks the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. From downtown. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim. And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
Back to Mitchell. Lopez with the steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Kyle Kuzma.
That one misses.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Back to Lopez. Over Mobley. 2 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the inside. On the wing, Strus. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Prince. Oh, they get a hand on it. Browns. It'll be Cleveland ball. A minute 39 left in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Lillard outside. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mitchell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Lillard outside. Over Mitchell. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
From deep, Strus. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Explosion! Giannis!
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Fires the three. Giannis with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Hunter. Defended by Kuzma. Hey, from beyond the arc. Allen can't get it to go. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. And here's Strus outside. So Milwaukee wins it.
So grab your suits.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
In this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
Or won't those get soggy?
Got an air fryer. Just right up.
You know, that's a good idea.
lunch last night.
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn. Popcorn for a meal? She tried to give me more than that.
Look out there, MP. All right, baby. Let's get down.
Oh, game time. Game time.
It's going in!
Looking good, my guy.
Feeling you, MP.
I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
In this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, we got food already.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Andrew Wiggins. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard. And for the Nuggets, Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Cancar in at the 4-man spot. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got 2 main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness. And then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly. And they've got both of those things.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Moore. Pass to Ware. Here's Moore. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Adebayo. Can't cash it in from close range. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. Murray with it. Hero picks him up from deep. Jokic. And it's Miami with a rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To the middle. And stolen by Jokic. And they're on the run. Here's Brown. Finished off the break.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Here's Moore. 15 in his last outing. Wiggins outside. Hero outside. Over Murray. Hero no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. Here's Hero. His last outing, he had 18 points.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Back to Murray. Pass to Cancar. Jokic with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. So they take the lead.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. They swipe it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter from the arc. The rebound by Ware. Miami trailing. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Here's Chanchar. Pass to Porter. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory. And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Murray's got 5 now.
Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's the pick. Takes the 3. Chanchar with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
On the wing, Porter. Pounded by Wiggins. Porter, the pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Moore passes to Adebayo. Out left to the wing. Launches it. Buries it from 3. He has 6. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Murray passes to Chanchar. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Porter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Down low. Crafty move. That one's good by Moore.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Porter. He has 6. Here's Chanchar. Jokic with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Chanchar. Pass to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play.
Look for Denver. Brown comes in for Watson. And Murray subbed in for Strother. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Murray. Anderson pulls it down. Miami leading by 8. We've got Michael Porter. Jamal Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Najee in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Nice assist by Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo, they call him. That's one of his specialties, dropping dime.
Denver has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Westbrook. Banked it in off the glass.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Has to wear. Here's Moore, defended by Murray. Now Robinson. Outside, Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Rebounded by Denver. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor. Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Back to Hero. To the wing on the left. Here's Moore. Give him 8 points now. Where? That's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. It took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Najee, and it's Watson in for Michael Porter. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Hero. Here's Moore. Wiggins outside to the left wing. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Moore's got 11 points.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time Wiggins attacked with the pass.
Murray, no good. Miami leading by 10. On the wing, Murray. Tries again. Jokic passes to Murray. Stolen by Wiggins. Here's Moore. Denver grabs the miss. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
Yeah, they were swept in this matchup last season, running against expectations. Well, what you will expect is that they will have added motivation for this game. They want to prove that they should be the favorite to win against any team they face.
Chalk up 2 there.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Once he senses he's got room for the pull-up, he's going to take it, and that's really one of Westbrook's go-to shots.
Jokic passes to Brown. Charity stripe shot. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Moore. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
And they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Chanchar's checked in for the Nuggets. Porter Jr. comes in for Westbrook. Here's Moore. 13 points in the game.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Miami shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Here's Moore. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Moore. Adebayo with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Graham.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Porter. 15 points in the game. Blocked! Here's Jokic, the second effort. And he comes up with a bucket. Jokic just got his second bucket of the night.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Chon. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive. And it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back after this word.
Greetings, everyone. Hey, fellows, I'm just wondering your thoughts on how these teams stack up.
Well, I'm a big fan of stacking things.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Nuggets.
They've been a step slow.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night. Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Moore in at the 2-guard spot. Now a timeout called by Denver. The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. In third, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to break his ice. And Hero grabs the board. Heat leading by 7. Pass to Moore. All right, on the line, we've got our insiders, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Murray. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wiggins passes to Hero. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
It's just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. So it's Miami now. They've led by as much as 10. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip. And the shot's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Miami back. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Miami on D. They're leading by 8. Brown passes to Chanchar. Here's Murray. And it's Denver with another.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Inside. That one's good by Moore. Moore's got 17 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Back to Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Moore. Pass to Ware. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
And he drops it first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
All right, a chance here to check in on Michael Porter's status. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Nuggets head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Obviously, a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Fourth, Nikola Jokic.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
To the middle. Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Hero, he's checked in for Mitchell.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Tyler Hero's doing. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, Miami's head athletic trainer gave me an update. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. All that said, he's already back in the game. Serious toughness on display tonight.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Here's more. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Westbrook, the pass to Chanchar. Porter from outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Robinson finds Hero. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Anderson's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Hero. Outside Porter. And another miss by Denver. Heat leading by 7. Down low. Here's Moore. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Moore's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Murray's shot is good.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half. And I think that's part of the problem right now.
To the paint. And stolen by Murray. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now only a 5-point Heat lead.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Robinson passes to Mitchell. Now Adebayo, covered by Jokic. 6 to shoot. Anderson for 3. Rebounded by Denver.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the inside. Here's Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Anderson. Lets it fly. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Miami out in front, up 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure pack. Checked in for Love. The Nuggets want a timeout. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll... continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Dayton Watson is out there with Zeke Nnaji. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Moore passes to Anderson. To take the lead. And Westbrook good for 3. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Nnaji. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
And he makes a first. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Watson. Cancar comes in for Murray. And it's Porter Jr. in for Russell Westbrook. Love is checked in for Miami. Here's Moore. It's picked off. And here comes the break. Pass to Brown. Here's Cancar. Outside Porter. Jokic with it. He's guarded by Hero. Shot from 16. Rebound Miami. Left side Mitchell. And that one drops.
Just one made basket for him here in the 4th, but it's a big one.
Denver has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Brown. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Moore's shot is off. The Nuggets on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Goes up at the stripe. Hero, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this,
You look for every edge you can find. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Murray's checked in for Najee. Here's Hero. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Murray for three. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. Here's Moore. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist of the night. Denver leading by 4. Outside Porter. Out to the wing.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Now here's Jokic. He's covered closely. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Heat trail by 4. To the middle. That one's good by Moore. Moore's got 10 points in just the second half.
What a job Wiggins has done with his passing skills. Significantly improved over the years.
Tipped it away. Pass break Miami. That one's good by Moore. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Hero. Murray, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Hero, the pass to Moore. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. And he makes it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
The Nuggets want a timeout. .16 left to play in the 4th. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Moore. The Heat with the lead. Deflects the pass. Now Porter. Right side Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's an 8-footer. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Adebayo finds Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Moore passes to Hero. Money.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
The Nuggets want a timeout. What's the best strategy for them?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Jokic to the right side. Brown passes to Porter. And knocks down the 3.
Porter Jr. What a clutch shot. Stepping up when they needed him to.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the inside. Here's Moore. Off with the layup. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Leaving this one out of reach.
So the Nuggets win it.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.